Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing? The hair is wild. It is out in full force. How are we all doing? Abby, Mark, Eloise is in the building as well. You love to see it. How the devil are we? I've just eaten lunch and I'm a little bit unprepared as always. Me being prepared for a stream. Come on now. Come on now. Long hair Seangasm indeed. But we're back in Portugal. We're back with Sporting. And we started the season well. Was it a chicken butty? Of course it was. Come on now. Come on now. You know me too well. You know me too well. It's never going to be anything else, was it? Oh. Whoa. There we go. Water, agua. Keep hydrated. It's a little bit colder than it has been in the last few days, but it's there. But we're back in sunny Portugal. We've started the season well. 6 wins from 7. The only defeat being to Porto, who are top of the league. We've got our Champions League group. We've got that. We won't get into the sausage debate again. No, we don't need to do that. Rakia, welcome in. How the devil are you? Welcome in. Yeah, but we've started well. We've started well. Do you know what? Let's not even worry about doing it on the full screen. Let's just run through everything. Let's just run through things. Oh, I say we've won every game. I'm a little bit off the pace. Oh yeah, the Boavista game was a draw in the cup. That's why. But yeah, 6 wins out of 7 in the league. We've beaten Braga. We've beaten other teams in and around the bottom of the league. But yeah, so we're there. The only defeat being to Porto, as you can see, they beat us 1-0. So, but we have the better goal difference, and we are running strikerless. We're running a back five strikerless, and it's going quite well. It's going quite well. We're playing some lovely, lovely stuff. And yeah, so Mateus Nunez obviously now at Wolves, no longer there. He's joined the rest of the class of Portugal and Wolves. But yeah, so how are we doing? I started a Porto save today. After transfer, I'm now 730 million in total debt, and 400 of it is transfer. That's how you should do strikeless. Yeah, we should. Like this is strikeless. This isn't no 4150 nonsense. We do like the 4150, but we're not running it here. We're being a little bit more sophisticated with our strikerless today. This save. Yeah. But it is Saturday. How the devil are you? How's your week been? It's the weekend. It starts right here. The early kickoff is on, so I mean, I'm pretty certain Eloise will be keeping us in tabs with that. HC, welcome in, good sir. How the devil are you? I'm sure Eloise will keep us informed of how Spurs are doing. But yeah, they're playing Wolves. She is watching the game. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But yeah, we've got Benfica now, and they even if they beat us, obviously they won't go above us, but they have a game in hand, and it's against Boavista. So we need to win this. It's a big one. It's one of the big ones in terms of the league. We rested players in the cup. Palinha's injured. That means Islam Slimani comes onto the bench. You know, as it is. Tottenham are looking bad. Wolves are stopping all our chances before they're dangerous. You'd love to hear it. What? Come in, Palik. Why isn't chat shown above your head? I mean, Chuck was saying he had some issues with it. Right. 2 seconds. Let's sort this out. Right. Okay. Where can I find? Right. Large font size. We had small. No, we want medium. I can't remember what I had. We'll do that one. We won't hide any of this. We won't caps it. We won't fade. We will obviously do that. No. Let's generate. Copy that to the clipboard. Let's edit this in OBS. Right. Let's type. Nope. Chat is deciding it's not going to work above my head today. Why is that not working? I'm not too sure. I am Madge as well, Eloise. I am Madge as well. That is not what we want to see. Chuck was having issues with this yesterday because we used the same thing. I'm just trying to see if I can... No. Well, what did Chuck... How did Chuck get it working yesterday? Where is Chuck? Watching Tottenham Wolves. I'm glad why I did Kane out. Yeah, 0 shots in 40. You don't want that at all. This is strange. Do you know what I'm gonna do then quickly? We're just gonna go onto here. We're gonna go on to Stream Elements Web. JChat is not working. Not this one. Edit this. Plus Stream Tool, your streams chat. Not text that. Text, no. That's fine. Because we don't want... No. Because we can move that to there. Because I don't want white. Checker. Right, let me quickly save this. So then it should... What that should then do, if we then refresh... Let me just refresh this. Because that's now there. That's now showing up above me, but that's blacked out. So we don't want it blacked out. We don't want it in white. Custom. There we go. There we go. Right, one thing I want to do is I want to do a 7TV emote. Does it show the 7TV stuff? It does. Cool. We saved that. That should then remove... No, because that's then... Because that's at the top of everything. That should be... You can see it. You can just about see it. Right. Right. Text settings. Pick font. Make it white. Save that. So then... Yo, Chuck. Welcome in. There we go. Chat is above our head now. You can see it as well. You love to see it. Right, let's delete that for now. There we go. Chuck chat is back. We just move it down slightly. Save that. We can replace it there. It's working. It is indeed HC. And there we go. It's just above cam. We will sort that out properly with the rest of it now. Now everything works. We're sorted. We just won't change scenes. We just won't change scenes. That's what we'll do. Actually, that should work on internet right as well because it's the same thing. But yeah, so let's get into it. Jordan, welcome in as well. Everybody's here. Oh, it's a great time to be alive. It's a cat jam indeed, HC. How the devil are you, Jordan? How was stream earlier? I popped in for a little bit but couldn't stay for long. A Sarabia Quartes. Oh, it's nearly an early goal. It was nearly an early goal. Darwin Nunez still at Benfica in this save, remember. He's not at Liverpool getting red cards. And he's scoring goals for them. You mention his name and he scores goals. Amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Ugh. I'm good. Stream was good. I'm getting a little... Yeah. I can only imagine. Now, the thing is we conceded early to Porto and then couldn't recover. And playing a pass like that from Pedro Porro isn't what we need. But Agate, Sarabia, Gonçalves. Oh. Nearly. But we were the better team against Porto. Just about. We just couldn't quite convert the chances into goals. We need to do that here. Santos. He whips it across Sarabia. There's our equaliser. But I played the 3 I was going to off stream. Drew 2 and lost 1. So interesting. Interesting. But Sarabia, the advanced playmaker on the left-hand side, doing the absolute business for us. And bringing us back level. Astoria are losing to Porto. So we need to get a win. We've been the better team. Benfica have just been gifted their goal. We now need to defend this corner. It's over the bar. The pyrotechnics are off in the crowd as well. Welcome in, Ben. How are you doing? Oh, a goal before half-time. Sarabia's corner. It's headed away. Edwards back to Sarabia. Whippage. Gonçalves. It's blocked. Agate, he'll probably shoot from distance. We don't recycle it very well. And it's back to Odysseus in goal. Zanko, welcome in. Spurs are so shit. Mark, we love to hear it. Absolutely unacceptable. I'm good, Ben. I am good. Benfica are playing 4-4-2. I mean, a draw does not help us right now. Who is not playing well? I mean, the team in general aren't playing well, other than Palinha and thingy. Pedro Porro's on a 6.4. Wing-back support on you. We'll keep Nuno Santos on that attacking role. Get him going forward. We're going to bring Miguel Veloso on for Agate as well. In the hope that things might change. Although they might change from this corner. No, they won't, because Palinha doesn't even hit the target. Gonna go attacking. We've had more of the ball. We've had the possession. We're gonna go with a little bit of a more attack-minded mindset. As Gonçalves is going all the way, and he's put it wide. Oh, that's a good chance. Oh, that's a good chance for Gonçalves. Waiting for the Dortmund game. Who are they playing? I mean, Otamendi's had a free volley in the 6-yard box and has hit the post. Welcome in, Alec. Hope you're doing well. Corner whipped in. It's off the line and cleared away. We are living dangerously. Living dangerously. Sarabia, a goal from this corner. We look dangerous from set pieces, but we haven't hit the target from them. You won 40 quid. Well, then that's where you stop, Jordan. That is where you stop. Do you know what? The wing-backs are going on to attack. Sarabia's going to have an attack role as well. DLP support, Nunez. Nunez is not having the best of games. Braganza is on. That's the 3 changes. Maybe we could have brought Tabata on for Edwards. Actually, I think I am going to do that. Tabata on for Edwards. We're going to make him that inverted winger on attack instead of that inside forward. See if we can get some creativity coming forward. Encourage. Come on. Very attacking for added time. Can we create something? Go a bit more direct. Higher tempo. It's going to create nothing. It's a 1-1 draw at home to Benfica. I'll use the £20 I want to see if I win. If not, I haven't lost any of my own money in theory. No, but you've made a win, so why would you go back? Oh, they know the importance of the fixture. Shame it didn't help us get the win. We're now 5 behind Porto, who scraped past 14th place prior, which is not good news. It's not good news. Cortez needs a break. Sarabia on an 8.3. He played well. Other than that, it wasn't many people that did. That's not the start to stream we wanted. With sick Art Deco logo. I mean, are they? I mean, it's not bad, I suppose. I mean, it's not bad. We've now got Liverpool away in the Champions League, and we are rotating for it, because we don't care about the Champions League, chat. We don't care about the Champions League. If we get a Europa League run for morale, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, we don't really care. We're just here for the Taça de Portugal and the Liga Portugal. The Allianz Cup matters nothing, even if I think Sporting are the holders. It matters nothing. We don't care about the League Cup. We're just here for the domestic cup double. Not domestic cup, but the domestic league and cup double. That is what we're here for. The third round draw is in. We're going to automatic draw. Give us like a non-league side. Give us a non-league side at home. That's if we can play at home. I don't know if they do the thing where the higher ranked side plays away or not. But we shall see. We shall see. What if Sporting and Benfica have sex and make a football baby? I'm not sure, Woider. I'm not sure. There is a lot of teams. There are still 50 teams left to draw. We could be here for a while. So strap yourselves in. Is the other Belenenses in the draw? That's the regular Belenenses. Because this automatic draw keeps refreshing. I hate that you can't just scroll and it just refreshes every time a new team gets drawn. Are you in Bedge, Mark? Mark loving life in Bedge. Just won the league quarterfinal because I was the higher seed. Nice. Nice. With 32 teams left, we're still in this. Benfica, they've got a 2-league side. Pog. Indeed, Pog. That's all. It's always a good thing. Imagine we draw Porto. Like, there's non-league sides getting drawn out here. And we're still in the hat. We're still in the hat. What is this? We need a nice draw in this. We've got Academia. Right. This one. Is this the league below? Yes, this is the league below. We've got a second tier side at home. We've got a second tier side, not at home, away from home. Isn't the worst draw in the world. But yeah, we face Academia, and they are currently, I think they were second. Yeah, they're second in the second tier. Unbeaten in the league so far. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy in the slightest. Press conference just second from the left as always. But yeah, it's that there's 2 draws in a row. And that defeat to Porto. We obviously beat Young Boys in our opening group game. So, I mean, if we could qualify from this Champions League group, it would be good for the Moolah. I don't know if we made any transfers. I can't remember. So now you stop. Yes, now you stop. Please. What was I looking for? So it was obviously pot 1, so we play Liverpool. That's what I was looking for. Did we make transfers? Oh yeah, we bought Miguel Veloso in for 450k. That is it. So we still got 1.3 mil in the bank for January. Should we need it? 80 quid is nice. That's a night out. That's a night out for you and the missus. That is what that is. It's Liverpool at Anfield. We probably shouldn't win this. Do you know what, actually? We're going to actually go for this. Why not? If we can move ourselves nicely away from Atalanta, like Young Boys in third, it would be quite nice. It would be quite nice. So we are going to play a fairly strong squad. We're going to submit the team. Palinha is obviously injured, so Islam, in you come, mate. Or just Chloe's birthday presents. Either or. Either or. But that's 80 quid you can spend on her. Yeah. To make her feel good about you doing it. I've done this. I've won 80 quid, love. Dinner's on me. Dinner's on me. Nice little restaurant somewhere nice. Go for it. Now, Liverpool are very, very good in the early seasons. But we're hoping we can pull off an upset. Nuno Santos is coming down that left wing. He's used Agate. Right, Nunez. Let's not lose it. Nice. Keep possession. This is what we like. Pedro Porro with some space on the right. Uses Edwards. Chavez has made the run. And we lead at Anfield. Ho-ho! Now that's a start. 2 minutes in, it's Liverpool 0, Sporting 1. Lovely pass inside through the lines. Chavez with that deep run. Or just keep for a week away in Manchester soon. Again, another good idea. Another good idea. Henderson, he's played it long. He's given it away to Nuno Santos. Liverpool haven't started. Palinha, Quartes. Let's get a second from this highlight. Let's not give it away playing out from the back. That's one thing we don't want to do. Mane's off. He was miles off, but Adan with a great save. Sometimes you have your moments, Jordan. I will give you that. But they are only the odd occasion. We have the ball again. Sarabia, Nuno Santos. Can we use Sarabia? We can't. So Adan will go long. Chavez is not going to win a header against Matip and Van Dijk. That is for certain. Especially with Fabinho in there. Our opportunities are going to come from playing through the lines. Andy Robertson can shoot like that straight into the gloves of Adan all day, every day. We only named 9 subs on the bench. We didn't even name 12 like you can do. Because we are smart. Hi, B. How are you? And Dan is making saves. Dan's on a 7.4. We are being peppered. But we are holding on to that lead. Given to us by Chavez early on. Trent in. I say that and then Salah scores. Of course he does. Of course he does. It's Mo Salah. Of course he does. Encourage. Pedro Porro's not had the best of game. They are. But, you know, we were beating them. And that's the out from distance. He's hit that like a foot like a traction engine. Porro in. Oh, it's gone Chavez. It's a great block. Was that from Alexander-Arnold? Of all people. The man that normally can't defend. I'm okay, just not very... What are you not happy about, B? What are you not happy about? Mane, Robertson, let's not concede on the stroke of half-time. Brilliant block, but it's Fabinho. I'd have liked Chavez to maybe have challenged for that a little bit. Because they've worked it through to Salah, and he is on. Let's not concede before half-time, he says. Salah gets in behind Inacial and slots it away. Been terrible so far. Jinxing yourself. I say this all the time. I should stop talking when highlights start. Life would be a lot better for me. Because... So I had to ban them. B, do you mind dropping me a DM with who the name of said person is? Good goal by Jota. Who that said person is, so I can also ban them. Because I do not want them anywhere near my chat. So that... Thank you, appreciated. Right, Pedro Porro's on a 6.2. Maybe using... Right, I think I'm going to change these to wingbacks instead of complete wingbacks. Because they don't seem to be having the desired effect as completes that I would like. And Sarabia's on a 6.4. Ruben Vinagre can come on. Just some rando, believe so. We are 3-1 down. Do you know what? 3-1 isn't the end of it all. Young boys are beating Atalanta. Amazing. We can make 3 subs. We're not going to try and... We're going to rest people. Isam Slimani's going to come on. And Tabata's going to come on as well. We're going to just rest the front 3 for the final 10. We're not going to care about this. It isn't, no, because if they're using derogatory terms, if they're using words derogatory like they are, like has been said, Wader, absolutely not. Yeah, not when they're being homophobic and being derogatory towards people. Absolutely not. Could not care what they think. If people want to be like that, they know where the exit, they know where the close tab button is on my stream. Like, I don't want them here. Mo Salah has a hat-trick. No, he's not. He's offside. Yeah, there's quite a few people I'm close to. Thank you, B. Chuck, you'll be able to see it because I've just done it myself, so you'll be able to see it in mod view as well. Well, we've lost that Anfield. That's not great. That's not how you want to start. That's not how you want to... A draw to Benfica and a defeat at Anfield is not the start I would have wanted today. Conceding on the brink of halftime like we did, what was it, 45 plus 2? You're never going to have that. We led at Anfield as well. Right, we're going to rest the squad because we've got the league next. You and Liverpool, yeah. And I thought I was paranoid. No, it's not, Voida, it's not paranoia. It is it's in no way, shape or form is it paranoia. Yeah, just ban them, exactly. Like, it's not paranoia, it's removing homophobic cunts from Twitch. Well, my Twitch channel anyway. And other people's Twitch channels that I mod for. I'm not having... what's the point of even letting them there? Because that sort of mindset you don't change from, normally. And there are too many people that I am close to, that are LGBTQI members. So... Yeah. We're here to make jokes and have a laugh and cause chaos. That's fine. But at the same point... Yeah, possibly. But that's the thing. Like, you don't need that around. Like, you come to watch streams, you come to be in chats for the opportunity to be like calm and have a safe space to talk in. You don't come in here, you don't stream and you don't do that to have people come in and just being grade A cunts. So, like, at the end of the day, like, if people want to do that, then go and find, like, go and jump off a cliff for all I care. Like, I don't want them anywhere near. Because it's match tactics and teamwork there. Because there's no, like, general... So we'll do a general outfield there. And this is the cup, so we'll attack the cup. And then we've got Atalanta. Yes, that makes sense to do double game. Oh. And then we can attack this week. Now we go back at laughing to Sean for losing at Liverpool. As long as... Yeah. Like, yes, Jordan. Yes, it was. Berating viewers for stupid comments. No, I will berate viewers for stupid comments as well. Like, if people say something stupid, like, I'm not gonna hold back and tell them, like, that they're not an idiot for making the comment they have. Like, and as I would if I make a stupid comment, expect chat to then berate me. Like, it's exactly the same case in point, and it's exactly the same. I do that as an hateful and I'm still here. Yeah, like, Jordan's a mod, for God's sake, and he's one of the biggest idiots going. Like, so, like, just because you're an idiot doesn't mean you're not going to be welcome here. Fedal can come in for Quartes, and we can bring Neto in for Palinha. You're okay for near post corners. We just want to give the two centre halves a rest. So I'd rather leave Quartes at home. Goncalves is a little bit knackered, but we like Goncalves. Right, we're also going to change these to wing-back supports and wing-back attack. No, not support. Just to give them more of a cover mindset to help the defence out. The inside forward and shadow striker. And then obviously, nope. Slimani in. I just sit on the line of what is right, yeah. But at least you know where the line is. But then again, you have your own views on the community, Voida, that are different to a fair few people. So, that's understandable. But yeah. But Family, where are they? They're in 13th, right? We should win this game. We need a win. We've not won in our last, like, 3 games in all comps. So a win here would be absolutely pog. We're in our away kit. I nearly got confused there. Nearly. Good afternoon, Cheetah. Welcome in the building. How the devil are you? How the devil are you? Agate. There's a bit of space for Nunez. Goncalves. Edwards is in. He goes from distance and forces the keeper into a good save. Can we all laugh at Spurs? Are Spurs losing? Please say Spurs are losing. No, Spurs start second half well. No, that's not what we like to hear. It's not what we like to hear. Lime green kit. Yeah, it's not the nicest kit in the world. I will have to say that. And the fact that the weird thing for me is that they have a green and white home kit and then choose another green base colour for their away kit. So, like, it doesn't make sense. Porro's been out-muscled there. I'm not liking this. We've not really created much in this first half. And they forced a good save from the keeper. Play better, Sofa. Sofa. I don't know what accent you've tried to put on there in chat, Eloise, but I doubt it's the one I've just pulled. And it's probably a misspelling of far anyway, so, you know. It's goalless at half-time. This is unacceptable. I lost an R, yeah, you did lose the R. B's redeemed a hydrate, of course. Right, we'll do it after this corner. Sarabia in. No one's even jumped for it. Wow. Won't be having that disrespect on my club, Boyda. Won't be having any disrespect on my club. It's not. It's not Spurs. It's just the referees. Because, you know, Dean and Anthony Taylor have about the combined brain cells of a toddler. But I'd recovered from it. And then it keeps getting brought back up. I'm glad there's another weekend of football for people to get distracted about. Goncalves, great touch. I mean, that is the tamest effort going from you, Pedro. I remember I'm a mod for. That's sensible. I was going to do that afterwards, but I think you probably do for most of the ones I am. Whipped in. We are 1-0 down. What is going on? What is going on today? Yeah, they celebrated a draw like they won a trophy. I mean, to be fair, who's that on the post? Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Where is this Pedro Porro that we have at Man City? Like, corner. Sarabia in. Please, someone win a fucking header at the near post. I mean, their keepers have got so lucky as well. Oh, my days. Right, Nunez is on a 6.4. Braganza on. What is going on, chat? What is going on? Porro off for Esquiao. Nah. Well, I did it in Mike's. Yours. Yeah. I don't mod in 2 of those. Agate. We've created the chances. We just haven't taken them. Edwards. Esquiao. He goes down, no penalty. Edwards, Agar, Braganza. Right, one thing I am going to take off, I think, for this system is work ball into the box. Playing strikers should probably not have work ball into the box on. I mean, it is wider. In the last 2 seasons, we've only won 9 home games out of 19. There's been more games in which we've slipped up than we've won in the last 2 seasons. Stamford Bridge is the hardest place to go. There's absolutely no shame in getting battered there by hypothetically 7 goals. Yeah, on a hypothetical situation like that, Michael, it wouldn't. It's not. It's. There's absolutely no shame in that at all. Slimani, Sarabia, Islam Slimani's in. I should have known we weren't scoring. It's Islam fucking Slimani. And the water bottle is being thrown for that. Absolutely disgraceful. Well, I think we can already safely rule out this 1 season challenge as a write-off, can't we? Storm out. We're storming out of both press conferences. Attend press conference, storm out. We don't even care what the question was. Let them know how fuming we are. Respect me. Right before an international break as well. Right. So, today's stream's gone brilliantly. 2 defeats and a draw to start off with. We have really started off well. I mean, Newcastle fans aren't. Newcastle fans are different in a way. Sean thinks he's Roman Reigns. No, I know who Roman Reigns is. It's not that there's, like, you can't link the club, the fans, supporting the club just because they were bought out by a company, it's very different. Like, Newcastle have been bought out by those owners. The Newcastle fans were there before those owners came. They're supporting the football club and the players, and that club that's there and will be there after the Saudis go, and that, they are they're not supporting. Like, hello, AJ. How the devil are you, good sir? Like, and it's difficult to actually, like, say, oh, yeah, they support Newcastle. They're a Saudi-owned club. You can't support them no more. No. No, like, you can't now not stop supporting a club you support just because of the people that own the football club. Because at the end of the day, every multi-mega millionaire has done some shady business of some description that they'd rather be kept behind closed doors. Like, and at that point, you can't not. Like, you can't not stop supporting your club. It just because it's there and how they've made their money or whatever, like, it doesn't mean, like, that they are now all of a sudden scum of the earth, and that, like, it's not the way it goes. It's not the way it goes. I'm fantastic, AJ. Fantastic. We've not won our opening 3 games of stream, and if we lose this cup game against Academia, the save's over. Just remember that. If we lose this game, we're out. The save's done. So, make of that what you will. You lost 25 Premier League games in a row and didn't get sacked. How? How? 1, who are you managing? And 2, how? Like, what? How well did you suck those owners off? Like, that must have been some sensational head, or they were just very desperate for it. Because there's no way you survive that normally. Even if it's a newly promoted side, surely at 25 league games in a row they go, maybe something's not working here. Let's try a change in management. Like, surely. Race is injured, so Vinagre can come on to cover him. And Neto can come on for there. Right. Surely they would. Very well done, Woider. Very well done. Watford, I begged for 1 more month and won 2-0. Then drew 2 games 0-0 before losing every other game. But that month took me from the brink of a sack. That's mental. Yeah, even Derby, like, Derby made changes. Sunderland have made changes in their horrible seasons. Like, management would change hands, surely, at that point. Right, we've got to win this game against Academia. No one cares about Derby. Yeah. They did have no chance. That was the one of the luckier championship promotions I've seen as well from them that season to get there. Sarabia heads over. It doesn't change the point of what Chuck said. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah. That would make sense. I mean, the parachute parachute payments will be quite nice though. Like, we're going to demand more. This is not good enough. Except for Liverpool, Manchester, probably, yeah. I've never been, so I can't tell. That's nice play. Nuno Santos. Edwards. Thank you, Marcus Edwards. Ah, yes, you are. That must be rough. Relegation. B going in and firing shots. I guess that's the risk of banking an entire city on one industry and then doing it when said industry decides it's going to shit the bed, yeah. And then it's a lot of money to then come out of that industry and rework it. Nuno Santos, Goncalves. He's not been in the goals recently. He is now. Pedro Goncalves. Up the bath, don't slander Chuck. It's Eloise, yep. Eloise is scary. We know this, AJ. Bath is a 6 city. Do not diss Bath. Chuck, you're getting a lot of slack for slandering Bath here. And I'm not gonna defend you because I'm seeing the abuse you're getting in chat. I would rather avoid it. Right, can we head this away, please? Nope, and it's over. It's fine. You have to back them, but Bath is good, yeah. Gosh, Chuck, the thing is that you do realise if you try to annoy us in November when you come over, you're gonna actually be there in person, so people will hit you. And I am not holding them back when they do. Sarabia's corner, Palinha heads over. This is a little bit more of a procession. November is happening soon. No shit, Jordan. November is like 3 months away. Yeah, Michael, if there's an annoying contest between Chuck and Michael, I am backing Michael every day of the week. Harry Kane has scored. It's August, he shouldn't be scoring. What is this nonsense? Oh, Goncalves is in. The defenders missed it. I will hate it. Oh, I mean, that is a sensational tackle. Goncalves took too long. This is August. He's not meant to score. Goncalves has just crashed the woodwork. And they're both national chains. Yep. That's not great. Braganza on. And we'll give Pedro Porro a rest. And we'll bring Vinagre on for Nuno Santos. Eloise is a Spurs fan, yes. They're Bristol Rovers mainly, but then Spurs is their, like, their Prem team. Sarabia's in. Sarabia definitely finishes for free. Bristol Rovers is always first. Even though it's up the Robins and not up the gas. Palinha heads over. Even worse, that Jordan, that is Jordan. Just call him Eloise. Just call him anything you want to. Any name, he will answer to anything. He will answer to anything. He even answers to me calling him cunt sometimes. I'll call him JM to piss him off. It's not really going to piss him off because that's his actual name. Although that is going to get confusing if Mr. JM Thoughts does turn up as well. Although I do say, when I first saw JM Thoughts coming into a Twitch chat, I thought it was Jordan on an alt account. I'm not going to lie. Then I realised it was a different person and I was kind of glad. The JM you like. Who doesn't love JM Thoughts? Who doesn't? Hi, Mal! How the devil are you, good sir? Nobody is bullying Eloise. Nobody is bullying Eloise. Mr. Thoughts a kind fellow. Indeed, Chuck. Indeed. Ban Mal? No. We're not banning Mal, AJ. We get Maritimo in the 4th round. Why are we getting teams in the top tier? What is this nonsense? Voida bullies everyone equally. Yeah, that way, if you bully everyone equally, then that way you can't be accused of bullying anybody. It's ban everyone. Oh, here's an even better idea, Mal. I'll use your channel point redemption and just mod everybody. Yeah, you're never going into Wales again. You're never going to Wales, Chuck. If you don't like anybody, exactly. Has shit football teams as well. Wow. Wow. Chuck is trying to, but he's not really doing it. I tend to ignore Chuck when he goes into these one of these kind of moods, because he's not really. Yeah, they are shit. Yeah, but that's purely because you're in the lower tiers of Wales. Cardiff Met Uni, on the other hand, absolutely fucking massive. Lincoln, yeah, spam Shreggers. Spam Shreggers indeed, Eloise. Spam it as much as you want. We can have a Shreggers spam. I mean, what an absolutely wonderful emote. Anglesey is based. Yes, Mal, Shreggers indeed. Last I heard, Wales is kind of a shell. Depends what part of Wales you go to. Santos has just cracked the crossbar. V. Yes, Mal. V. Just the V. How are Liverpool doing? They are still drawing to young boys right now. We need to better the Liverpool result. I mean, if we could qualify from the Champions League, it would be quite nice, as I said earlier. Goncalves. Nunez. Oh, it's brilliant from Mateus Nunez. He's absolutely rifled it into the back of the net. We lead Atalanta. Where is these kind of where is the good performances in the league right now? Coop Miners is in, he puts it wide. Swindon is a shithole. No, that's because McKinsey's there. Wait, what? Shreggers is a wholesome emote. It's a wholesome family fun for all your family fun. Yeah, which emote by any chance, Chuck? We don't know unless you use it. You can't try and talk your way out of this one. We're not gonna know which one it is unless you actually use it in chat yourself. I am not touching that emote. Chuck, we will make you. Chuck, the thing is if you think that you're not gonna touch it in chat, I'm gonna print it out and stick it on your head when you come over in November. So you have to. You will have it as a mask. You beat Oxford last weekend. You did beat Oxford last weekend. Edwards is on a 6.4. Tabata on you come. Porro's on a 6.2. What is it with wingbacks and just not having great average ratings? Of course you would be crazy enough to do that. I might make it as a mask. And use the actual eye bits for the Shreggers emote as an actual, like, your eye holes. Make it a proper mask for you. The cringe city names. You'll still have those cringe city names. Come on, why? Well, you either type it in chat or that is happening. So you make your choice, Chuck. That is the choices that you have to make in this life. There we go. There we go. He's done it. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. I'd rather not have a mask. Well, then I know exactly how I'm gonna make you spam it. I know exactly how I'm gonna make you spam it. Solomon Rondon is in the Everton team versus Forest. Coutinho is dropped by Villa. Interesting. Big man, Shreggers is great confirmed. Well done, lads. Did we win that game? They're all inspired and motivated by it, so we must have done. It would not have been hard to make sure when I would do it just for the banter. Dixford and Fanny would. And just rename it with, yeah, I mean, just get them some ridiculous English names. We've lost 2 games. Porto have won all 9. Are we gonna have a Porto that's like TNS in the save? Is that what's gonna happen? Is that actually what's gonna happen? Mal's redeemed first. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. Gaelic is a good language. Welsh, Mal of course will love Welsh. There is a lot of Welsh love in and around these parts. In the FM community, because you've obviously got Alice, who's Welsh. You've got Tim. You've got Con and Hood that live in Wales. You've got GYR. Mal obviously lives in Wales as well. There's a lot of people with Welsh that you're gonna be. Did I get rid of Peepo Cymru? I might have done. Harry Toffolo and Brennan Johnson starting. Of course they are. They're not very well used languages, but I think Woid has just chosen violence today. English is very cringe. What, Mal? You want to start? Okay, Mal. Here it is then. If English is cringe, yeah. If English is cringe, next stream, you have to speak Welsh the entire time. Oh! It's a Champions League winning raiding party. Matt coming in with the raid. You love to see it. How are you? How was the stream after the Champions League win? Hair looking luscious today. We thought we'd go with it down. Thought a change of it. It's a nice cool day. We can keep it down for a little bit. But yeah, congrats on finally ending the Chelsea curse. And welcome in Raiders. If you are new around here, I am Sean. Today is a one-season challenge Saturday. Every Saturday we do a different one-season challenge submitted by viewers. So normally in the Discord. As Automatrix, thank you for the follow. And Chuck gifting the sub to Matt. You beautiful bastard, you Chuck. Look at you, you beautiful bastard indeed. So this time we're sporting. And we're bottling it as always. We've not won one of these. We've done 3 of them so far. PSG treble, we bottled that. Cardiff Met Uni win the league, we bottled that. And St Johnstone win the domestic treble, we bottled that. We're sporting, defending league champions in Portugal. And we're trying to win that and then the Portuguese Cup. We're doing okay in the Portuguese Cup. The league, yeah, we are. Porto are just very, very good at the start of the season, apparently. So yeah, we're trying to do that. We got Liverpool in our Champions League group, but the Champions League doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about all of that. Porto are annoying us. We've then also lost the game. Today we haven't done too well. We started with the Benfica game, so we've won back-to-back games, but we've still failed to win more than we've won so far. Sean is bad at this game. That's why I'm basically bottom of the draft rankings, Jordan. I choose wacky, outrageous systems to go in for challenges, and then they don't. And then I wonder why they don't work. Like we're going with a back 5 and strikerless. We're basically playing Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel, and it's not working right now. Well, it is working to an extent, but not a title-winning extent. But all of a sudden, if we could come back, I mean, Edwards is in behind. He slotted it in at the near post. All is fine again. The raid's coming. The Champions League party's coming, and we're Matt's sending that luck our way. We're not losing a game for the rest of stream. I'm calling it now. Bring them all on. Nunez, the current Wolves man, to Edwards. It's ambitious and unlucky, Jordan. That's because we just like to take the piss out of you. What, Chuck? That's a bet and a half. Yeah, I've realised I've probably got about 3 more hours. So this is gonna be interesting. I've just why do I shout? Why do I shout? Nuno Santos, Agate, come on. Come on now. Yeah, this is a bet and a half, Bay. Welcome in, good sir. Hope you're doing well. Because you can't beat Jordan in a draft tournament. That Jordan shithouses his way to results occasionally, Eloise. You will play him another 20 times and beat him every single time. So everyone is pretty shit at this game at times. Yeah. Exactly, Mal. That is correct. Right, Pedro Porro, come on. We need a goal. Another hydrate. And we moisten him now. Oh, Nuno Santos, stop it. That is filth. That is filth. He's seen Manea do that for Treaty earlier on, and he saw, sod it, I'm doing it myself. But yeah, this is the one season challenge we're sporting. Our main save is Glory Hunter Raiders for those that come in from the raid. And we are currently, we've sold out a little bit. We're at Man City. And the team we have is nothing short of ridiculous. Our 6 strikers. I'll give you the rundown of just how crazy the squad is. I think there we have Immobile, Haaland, Mbappe, Abraham, Calvert-Lewin, Makoko as our 6 strikers. Is how we're doing it. That is what we are. We're using the PvP 3 striker rat system, and we are tearing it up. We started with Lazio, won everything in Lazio, and now we're at Man City. Yes, I did see his tantrum. Nuno Santos, Nunez, it's 3! Arauca in the mud. He had a proper full-on tantrum. He went full-on Peepo tantrum. He had a full-on one of those. He had a full-on one of those. And if he'd have continued his run, he probably would have got himself a tap in at the back post. Yeah, well, apparently he's tried to get rid of half the Portuguese contingent, the Argentine English. You can do it. You can do it. Right. Half of the Argentinian contingency at PSG are basically going because he's having a tantrum at them all. Yes, Mal, tantrum indeed. Have they just made all 5 subs at once, basically, there? That is interesting. He's just wanting to be emperor. Yeah, I mean, he's what, like 23 years of age, and he's had the entire world basically just given to him. It's too much to offer a player at that point. Like, he has seen it, been given the power, and it's gone to his head. Goncalves has hit the post. But yeah, and I knew the moment that he decided to stay at PSG, his career's going to shit. He will never win a Ballon d'Or. And never achieve anything that matters, yeah. I genuinely hope that, like, because he's what? Player, director of football, whatever, all that nonsense. Like, I hope they actually build the squad around what he wants and then they still bottle it. Like, I hope they just absolutely bottle it and never win again. Right, we're in 4th because Guimaraes are up there and Braga, but if we win, we go back up to 2nd. Oh, no, we don't, because Braga played the same games. We'd go up to 3rd if we win our game in hand. Nunez with a goal and 2 assists. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. After Neymar has gone and Messi retires. Yep. Because maybe not to an extent, because they'd actually then only have that one superstar tantrum instead of 2 in Neymar and Mbappe. I think that's always the thing. It might actually benefit them to get rid of Neymar. Because then there's no clash of personalities. Yep. Is it still 1-0 Spurs? Yeah. Perisic started, and first start gets an assist. Yeah, but I can't stand Richarlison. Richarlison is one of those players that is kind of on that like Diego Costa level vibes. That you absolutely hate when you play against him, but love it when he's on your team. Just that proper shithouse kind of vibe. Like, he is proper like that. Where he would just be in your ear, winding you up the entire time. Right, we're gonna rest. Renan Ribeiro can come and go. Paulinho can go there. Ruben Vinagre there. Tabata in here. Veloso and Braganza. This is the League Cup, so it doesn't actually matter if we win this or not. And our backline looks like they all need rest. Do we have... we have Marsa. There we go. So... Oh, that's right. We need 221 port. Is it in the starting 11? Yeah, it is. See, Inacio would count for that, but we don't want him because we actually play him in the league. Do you know what, then? We're going to use Costa. And then where is Reece there? And then we can rest Nuno Santos properly. Is it that's at all times? Oh, right. Then let's just, can we just quick pick best 11? Go back to it. Right. Goncalves, this is not how we have it. Because, yeah, let's use Nuno Mendes, who is just not even here game. Right, Edwards in, Sarabia across to there, Goncalves, then it's Paulinho in here, Cortez in here, Fedal comes out. I'm going to have to remove the... Like, why would you put players in that aren't available, you dumb assistant manager? My goodness me. My goodness me. Right, Veloso comes in. So we have Reece as the left back. Paulinho is the striker. Agate is in here. Fedal goes there. Then we've got Porro. Where's Esquiao? Esquiao. Oh my god, we're having a mare, chat. We're having an absolute mare. An absolute mare. I cannot see him. Right, Tabata comes in there. Vinagre goes there. Marsa, Pinero. Braganza comes in. Oh, SGL's already on the bench. That's why I'm looking for Braganza. Right, we can replace those two. We can replace Fedal. We can bring... Under 21. Costa in for Santos. Rodriguez can go up front for him. That's our 2 under 21s. And then we can then just rest the rest of the team. Esquiao in for Porro. Edwards is out for Tabata. Braganza Alonso. Sarabia gets replaced by you. And then we need to change the back line. So... Cortez is being rested for Fedal. Where's Neto? He comes on the right. And then... No, we'll rest. Nuno Santos, Paulinho, Marsa. There we go. Right. Finally sorted that one out. Amazed that Kane didn't dive on that counter. Right. I've missed a lot of chat trying to sort that team out. I forgot Adamo was back at Wolves, yeah. Yamaha, welcome in, good sir. Diego Costa vibes, just not the talent or skill, yeah. Basoma coming on to another shithouser, yeah. Who would antagonize and bully you on the field? Absolutely no one. I would be the one bullying people. But I hope you're doing well, Yamaha. So Arsenal, Man United, 1999. Yeah. Yeah, full of the allergy bargy. It's not as if Troy demands much of Wolves. He just runs. Yeah, he just runs now in product. I forgot he was at Barca basically. Yeah. Højbjerg. Let's not have that message in chat. No way is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg the GOAT. We're not having that slander thrown around in chat. Not having that absolute nonsense. No, absolutely not. The only way Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is any way in relation to that is if he's in a field grazing grass. He could literally sit in the football pitch, start head down, bending down, eating the grass, and he still wouldn't be anything like one. Nowhere near. That is the delusional Spurs fan thinking they're actually going to win a trophy. When realistically, we all know they're going to bottle it. It's Spurs, of course they will. Giorgio Chiellini, it's the history of the Tottenham. Speaking of Giorgio Chiellini, did anyone see? There was an interview with Chiellini the other day. I can't remember who it was, or whether it was just like an Ask Me Anything on Twitter or something like that. But basically, he got asked the question of, does being a footballer help you to have sex more often? And he went, look at me, I'm ugly. Yes, it does. I love that honesty. He just went, yeah, I'm an ugly bastard. Sure. I still sleep with a lot of people, and I'm an ugly bastard. Football definitely does. He isn't a looker, but it's the honesty I rate. He's not afraid to back down and say, do you know what, mate? Yeah, I'm an ugly bastard, but I still get laid quite often. Peter Crouch Virgin comment, yep. Very much so, babe. Very much so. Tabata. Braganza. Oh, what a goal! It's Screamer City in Lisbon. It's an absolute thunder bastard. Hogtonium. Braganza. I mean, look at the swaz on that. Jeremy Lynch would be proud. And now our young Shadow Striker's injured. Can I bring him on? Like, can we do that? Okay, we can. An absolute curler. Wonderful. He is left-footed, isn't he? That's why. Yeah. He is left-footed. Again, the Peter Crouch Virgin comment is just great as well. What would you be without football? I don't know. Probably a virgin. Just great. Just great. You can't write it. They've made 2 changes already. Bless them. Curlier than an African barbershop. An interesting analogy. Bruno Wilson heads over for them. I think this is like a 3rd tier, or they're like a top tier side. One of the two. But it's a League Cup group stage. It's like the Papa John's Trophy. And who cares about the Papa John's Trophy? I mean, that's well worked. Adan has absolutely shit the bed there. Oh, wait. Sorry, babe. Wait, you don't have those? No. Demand more. This is not a game we should be losing. I mean, I demand more, but there's no help in that. If Miguel Veloso's doing that, like, we might as well just give up and stop playing now. Spurs would love to win a Papa John's Trophy. They would, yeah. Probably. I mean, Spurs celebrated the Audi Cup like it was the Champions League. Of course they bloody would. We don't. I think they just learn to cut that hair together. I think people do set it up, but not where I am anyway. I've never seen one. There's about 5 of those every 500 yards. There you go. Yamaha's confirmed that they do have it. They can win the Papa Johns if they really wanted to. Yeah, just play, just field some of their key players in the under-23s. It's still not Spurs though, is it really? That is their B team. Which would be funny if their B team win a trophy before them. We didn't know what to do. Yeah, they probably isn't. Yeah, they're only really an agent. Your B team's won more than you. How shit must you be? Your B team's won more than you. Populations, Bay. Yes, populations. I did see that and wonder if you was gonna correct yourself. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be that guy for once. Which is weird for me. Normally I am that guy. Right, Tabata off. Marcus Edwards can come on. Gonçalo Costa has had an absolute stinker. Bless his little cotton socks. You shat the bed on that spelling, yeah. I think it's safe to say we deserved to win that game. Antonio Adan, I mean, I was never going to consider making you a, like, big-time goalkeeper. But, like, after that performance, you've just proved it. Are we doing shit puns now? Is that where the level of where chat's got to? We're just gonna do some shit puns now. Well, we top our group. Is it just 2 games in this? Please don't tell me there's more. No, that's the 4th round of the cup. No, I think it's just the 2 games against each other. All puns are shit puns. 1-0, you'll take it. Wait, Spurs have won 1-0. Oh, that's boring. That's boring. Thiago Rodriguez, he fractured his wrist. We'll send him to a specialist. Lopetegui has been sacked by Sevilla. Interesting. Interesting. They were good. Yeah, but it seems like it's the story of Wolves being good but not... I mean, they've had 20 shots but only had 3 on target. There's your issue with Wolves. They need another striker. They need another striker. ASAP in the window. If they go through this season with just Jimenez as a striker, you can pretty much, like, wipe any chance of Wolves doing anything this season goodbye. Like, Nunez is a great signing, but he's not what they need. They can defend, but they can't score, exactly. And in the Premier League, you need goals. It's one of the basics. It's one of the basics. One of the bare minimum things you actually require is to actually know where the goal is. Because if not, you're going down. Or you're gonna struggle. We played them at home twice in a month. Because of the cup. Interesting. And I hate the fact that there's just a random Sunday game. Makes it very annoying. Because then we play Young Boys on the Wednesday. It's like, come on, do us a favour. Do us a favour. Actually cancel. What am I doing? It's 2-game attacking. And then it's that. That. Physical recovery. There. That, I mean, what is it with Sunday games? What is it with Sunday games? And there's a week of rest. Oh, and then it looks like there's the winter break there. Cool. I assume Kane will be man of the match. Only have half an hour on the game. Possibly. No, they don't need someone like Jimenez. No offense, Belgium. Stop playing. Oh, Palace are playing IU. Yamaha is not happy. They're playing IU. Who do I have starting? Right, there's De Silva starting for Brentford. De Silva starts for Brentford. Let's go. Right, I bought him in fantasy. So we are happy with that. Do I have anybody else in fantasy this week? Playing in the 3. No, I literally only have De Silva starting in the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Mental. Dewsbury Hall starts for Leicester, just in case one of my players doesn't play this week. And yeah, and Andreas Pereira does play for Fulham, I think? Yeah, he does. So, players are playing, but just probably not expecting a lot. But yes, I saw he scored a good... Aaron Hickey will be decking people once again like he did to Ronaldo. Proper championship players. Yeah, but Patrick Vieira... They are... The one thing that Vieira uses them for is they are workhorses. They will run. They will run and they will put the work in. Like, and that is what you need a little bit of as well. You can't... Because if you've got... If you just tried to play... Elise, Eze, and Zaha, like, as your 3, none of them are really workers. Eze's probably the only one that you could say would run in that. Is he? I would have thought... At least Bailey's starting today. I took Bailey out of my team. Come on, man, why his expression is hilarious. Yeah, Ronaldo is one of those players that will do that, though. Any sort of contact. Because that is the European football way. I actually liked the look of Aaron Hickey yesterday. Not yesterday, last weekend. A left, like, he's so naturally two-footed by the looks of it for a left footer. We are losing to 17th place. Let's go. Is that Kevin Morales? Oh my god, it is. Hello, Kevin. I did not realise you were in Portugal. Well, they're down to 10 men. Yeah, he did play a right back a lot for Bologna. Did my guy get 2 yellow cards? Right, how do I see this? Right. Match events. Where is match events? Match events. Match events. Latest events updates. We can't see it. OBPGCP. I believe that's it. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Why can't we see if he got 2 yellows? No, that's their formation already. I swear there used to be... It's not the visualizer. I mean, you can see the stadium if you want to. That's nice. Match stats. Because this skin bugs out and it doesn't, like, do the pops out. And then obviously it won't show in here. Was that a second yellow for him inside 9 minutes? That is sensationally awful. But it will make it more difficult for us, you would think, because 10 men is always difficult to play in this game. Playing against 10 men or playing with 10 men has the opposite effect of what it does, usually. Marcus Edwards is in, though. Great save from the keeper. Ben Mee is... Yeah, but Ben Mee got relegated last name. The bar at the top. Ah, yeah. Second yellow. Thank you, Bay. You would think I've been using this skin for the majority of the year. I should know that by now. Sarabia, please whip this in. He does. Heads over. Or their inability to score. Very true. Very true. But also at the same point, their backline had to be a bit of an issue because they went down. Enjoy the pub, Yamaha. Enjoy the pub. That's a pen ref! Full on the Panthers. I would try and do the Panthers scream, but my voice would hate me for the rest of the stream. But they couldn't score. Yeah, but... Up the ruddy bloody pub, indeed, Bay. Is it Marcus Edwards on the pen? It is. It's Marcus Edwards. He levels up. Going 1-0 up at Sporting, you would love to see your striker get sent off inside 9 minutes. Not so much. Goncalves gives it away. You hate to see it. Right, can we win it back? We should win that header. We do. We don't win the tackle, though. That is not good news. Their defense was reasonable. But they still, like, were a bottom half defensive side. Like, they weren't like, if we don't score, we're going to keep clean sheets and keep it a 0-0. Which is also an issue in itself. You would back them more to keep a clean sheet than some, but, like, still was an issue. It's why you go down. Like, that is just the way it is. It's the reason why teams go down. If their defense isn't good and they're not playing the best, like, we're encouraged. With 1-1 at half time against a team with 10 men. This is not what you want to see. The league is not going well. The league is not going well. If we can't win this game, we might as well give up trying to win the league at this point. Spurs are temporarily leading the table. Yeah, until Man City play what, tomorrow? City play tomorrow, don't they? Yeah, City play Newcastle tomorrow. Edwards into Goncalves. Oh, the keeper's had a mare. The keeper's had a mare. It's all normality is restored. Normality is restored. Everything's fine. Normal, happy. And Quartez, I mean, somehow we don't score in a scramble until Arsenal beat Bournemouth. Yeah, also true. Because they play at 5:30. If Gabriel Jesus has another masterclass after I've vice-captained him this week, I'm going to be slightly annoyed because I know Salah will play against United. But I've gone off the back of Salah got 43 FPL points last season in his 2 games against United. Porro nearly scored what would have been volley of the season, for sure. And Nacial heads over. We should probably make some form of a substitution, shouldn't we? Right, there we go. Right, reset yourself. Nunez. Braganza. Reese for Nuno Santos. Come on, Bournemouth. I do have 3 Arsenal players, including 2 of their attackers in my FPL. So I'd rather kind of not. Pedro Porro does score this time. It's his first goal. Is it his first goal? I thought he scored in the cup. I'd love to see Damsgaard play today. The boy wonder. I'd like to see Damsgaard get some minutes. Because he's not started, but is he on the bench? Godos Onyeka? No, Damsgaard, unless his name is Beck Sorensen. Like, Damsgaard. No, because it's Mikael Damsgaard. He was on the bench. Okay. Well, we win 3-1. PSG are OP in FM. Not for me, they're not. I mean, do you know what's even more cursed about that, Rakia? It's not the fact that you've won 5-0. It's the fact that there's a certain man scoring 4. A banned name in this chat. Even as a Chelsea fan, it's a banned name in this chat. Sarabia played an 8.4. Love to see it. An 8.4 without getting a goal or an assist. Now that is quite strange. Training, rest, 2 days. Yes. That person indeed would. That person indeed. I'm using him as a shadow striker. He scored 12 and 7. That's ludicrous. That is ludicrous. The shadow striker role is really, really good in this game. Like, I do love me a good shadow striker in this game. Normally, I use them with actual strikers, and they still work nicely. Even banned the Bay. I've banned every spelling of his name. Like, well, not every, but like, I've banned the alt versions that people use to try and get away with it. I can't wait for the US not to go last in their group. Yeah. I mean, they should qualify out of their group. It should be England and the US that qualify out of that group, in my opinion. How is Goncalves out of the Portugal reckoning? What are you doing? Oh, it's this weird manager, isn't it? Yeah. Captain is Ronaldo. Key player Bernardo Silva. I wouldn't go that far. Sargent gonna win US the World Cup. Michael, I know you have Norwich blindness on, but let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. Neto and Brass, why not? 3 goals in 2 games. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. A championship player at best wouldn't even be even at best is like generous. League One. He's living off of the fact that he's in the US national team. He's terrible. Yeah, more chance of John Sargent winning it. Exactly, babe. Exactly. I mean, we beat Atalanta in the first group game we played against them. So avoid defeat here. Ban Shaughnessy, yeah. Ban the streamer. Just let's not go too far. Let's not go too far. It is Jesse Zardes after all. It is Jesse Zardes after all. Let's not get too carried away. I would rather have Josh Sargent than Jesse Zardes. There's taking the mick, and then there's just being too unrealistic. Sarabia, like Goncalves, where's the running behind from you? I know you love making that run. It's Edwards this time instead. Oh my god, it's his right foot. Oh. And that's why you're an inside forward. You should be using your left. Both have distinct haircuts. Up the man, Daryl. Yep, I understand exactly why they've banned that because of the spelling. Up the Daryl DK instead. I agree. Edwards straight at Musso. A ginger Jufro, which is just hilarious. I actually like his haircut. Oh, Agate's being sent off, isn't he? It's not a red card, referee, though, is it? It's just not a red card. It's just not a red card, is it? From the ginger. Look, yeah. Us gingers, we get a lot of shit put our way. Yeah, we get a lot of shit put our way. We have to stand up for each other. Do you know what? I'm just going to be brave. Move Nunez into the centre, DLP. And we're just going to play like that. Why not? We're going to keep everybody else the same. We're not going to change too much. It's just going to be poor Mateus Nunez has got a lot of work to do. I mean, they are the better team. And they will be for the rest of this game because, you know, having 10 men is never ideal. Especially when Joaquin Mailer's coming forward. De Roon. Penalty calls do need to just be given as not pens sometimes. Because this will be given and it's not a pen. He is just... I don't know if it's the 3D match engine or not, as Adan somehow saves the pen. Like, the penalty, like... Shit, it's just so annoying because there's so many that, like, from corners that just don't get given. You love gingers, I know you do. So do I. Gingers are great. Never met a bad ginger in my life. Personality-wise. Crossed it. Right, Nuno Santos just heads it straight. Like, of all the places you could head it to, straight to Joaquin Mailer is not where I'd have asked you to do it, please. He claims he's not, so... You know. He claims he's not, so I'm going off of his claim. Joaquin Mailer has 9 goals from 29 caps as a right back. Yeah, he's pretty good. Because he can also play left back, which is really nice. That he can convert both ways. Like, can convert both sides. Goncalves is on a 6.3, as is Nunez. Nunez is having a horrible game. Briganza can come in. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop this down to that. And then we're just going to make you an inverted wing. An inside forward on attack as well. Bring Paulinho out there. Because you are right-footed, right? No, you're left. But you can go out there. And then we are going to bring Veloso on as well. Nuno Santos is on a 5.9 off UCOM. And Pedro Porro on a 6 off UCOM. If he's not ginger, I'm white. He's an even-sided wingback, and he has this thing where he shows up at the... Yeah. Unmarked, just 8, and then has a good finish on him as well. If he's not ginger, I'm white. I love that from you, Cheetah. I love that from you. Well, we've lost to Atalanta, but it's 1-0 in both games. Unless all of a sudden in this last highlight something happens either way. I'm hoping it kind of doesn't. Because the likelihood of it being us is 0. Just absolutely 0. And it does, of course it does. Well, we don't have the head-to-head on Atalanta. Let's go. To be quite honest, I'd rather not play the... I'd rather finish last. So Atalanta can take the win. Where is you? The funny thing is, he got a red card and wasn't even the worst player on the pitch for us. So, make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. But we're still somehow in second after 4 games. We've still got Liverpool and Young Boys to play. And we beat Young Boys, so... don't appeal. That's gonna... That could be taken out of context. But from the right back position, yeah. And he just picks up positions on the pitch that you don't expect from a fullback. But I guess where he plays as a... because of the fact he's playing out in Italy as well for Atalanta and a back 3, he kind of can. So, like, you can see why he does it and why he's in those sort of positions. Oh. But yeah. Sorting out some players not happy with playing time. But, so, with Mailer as well, which is why he probably would be a great shout for, which is why I kind of was, if Chelsea went in for him, wouldn't have been too concerned. Because he can do both. And so he would have given Chilwell and James cover when one of them needed a break. Quartes, come on. There we go. Right, Gil Vicente before the international break. And whilst the international break happens, I will go... When we go for international break, I will go for smoke break as well. They are a little bit knackered, but we're going to play them anyway. Because they have an international break where most of them will be there. There's a good chance he's sold to a Premier League team next summer. Probably, yeah. Just wasn't quite ready for the move yet. And I don't think Atalanta were ready to sell him quite yet. As well, which always doesn't help. Because if Atalanta would have accepted that he was going and been prepared to sell, they probably would have got some decent money for him. It all depends on how well he plays this season now as to whether he gets his move. Because I think the other one that would have got a Premier League move this summer would have been Spinazzola if he didn't have his injury. I think Spinazzola, after his Euros performances, would have got himself a Prem move. That's a pen. Because pushes in the box always get given as pens. But yeah, Spinazzola would have got a move for me. Like... There's a few of that Italy team, I think, that potentially could have. Well, Edwards has now missed a penalty. Oh my god, that is just a comedy of errors, isn't it? It's a great save from the keeper, but after that, it just goes to shit. Oh dear, if we win this game 1-0 and that's the goal that wins it for us, sensational. Sensational. Oh no. Oh no. Bless their little cotton socks. Because it came from a penalty that never was. To then just absolutely it went from 0 to absolute hero from their point of view, with the keeper saving it, to then absolute just comical. As they've then equalised as well. I'm glad now we're back on level terms. Now it feels fair. Now it feels fair. We're still going to tell them we're unhappy. Why is it our formation there? What's their formation? They're playing a 4-4-2. Would honestly be so fun to see. Yeah. Right, I need to remember. Note to self, chat. Next game, change the wing back roles. Change the wing back roles, because they do like wing backs just tend to get terrible ratings in this game anyway. But like, Dortmund can't pay what he wants. No, not for long anyway. And it would ruin them financially if they did. If he did go there. We are apparently seeming to not be able to break down this 4-4-2. It is Brexit. Final paydays. Yeah, but, you know, like... Why not? Have we actually got another pen? Right, before we do that, right, let's make sure we take Marcus Edwards off of the penalties. Do you know what? Sarabia can have it. Sarabia can have it. He's already nuts wealthy. Yeah, but still, if you can earn an extra few quid whilst you can, you're going to take them up on the offer. You're going to take it. It depends. Sarabia scores his pen. We are massively getting away with one here. It's the tale of two penalties for us. One calm and comfortable, the other one an absolute complete shit show. But if you can get 500 grand a week for 2 years more, you're gonna take it. You are going to take it. I'd be surprised if Dortmund even offered that with their wage structure. The only reason they potentially would is because Haaland's gone. But, like, I doubt they'd do it then, because I don't think Haaland was on 200 grand a week when he was at Dortmund. So why would he go and do that? Yeah. Like, but they're still paying Haller's wages, so that doesn't matter. They're not going to not be paying Haller's wages just because he's out with that. Like, those wages are still coming out, so you've only lost Haaland's wages off of that. They'd make the money back in shirt sales, of course. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Voider. Like, when you're talking about the wages and not paying over, and with Haller being out, like, of course they're gonna pay his wages, but like, what I mean is in terms of like, they could go to like Ronaldo, like with it. Yellow and black CR7 shirts, like, I probably wouldn't. I can't prepare my career. Your career's all over. Goodbye, Slimani. Imagine Dortmund won't get any money. They would have had an upfront fee. But yeah, because Horson's playing that. Yeah, what is it with half of these players complaining? Like they're in their playing time? Like, get used to it. Why are you a regular star? No, you're getting emergency backup. Go on, please. Yeah, good. Good. Stop that. Right, chat. Before we sim this international break, I'm gonna go for a smoke. So grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a beverage or a snack or whatever you want to do. Put your feet up. We'll be back in about 5 to 10. And then we will continue on with this, where we might be able to qualify from our Champions League group. But and we'll see probably if we qualify out in the League Cup as well, and see if we can catch this 11-point gap that we have to Porto.
Shalom, shalom.
We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Whoa. Filled up the water whilst I was there. Got to stay hydrated. I find when I stream, if I talk, I always then get really thirsty. Too much talking, you get thirsty, you need a drink. Welcome in, Rob. How the devil are you? How the devil are you? We are back. We are back. Oh. It is nice and warm outside. It's got warmer since I started streaming. The sun's out. It's a lovely day again. This is what summer should be. Lovely, sunny weather. Just, it's a shame that the UK is just really warm. Come on board, I need cash for next season. Yeah, get Chiro in. Get Chiro in. He won't let you down. We'd like to go out on loan. Quartez, right, you know what to do, Quartez. Right, let's untie the hair as well, because... See, Quartez knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to talk to people. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to make promises. And everything's good again. Everything's good again. Everything's calm. When you've got a captain, there's 1-0 Fulham already. Who scored for Fulham? Who scored for Fulham? That's a very quick goal. Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed. The cottage is bouncing already, I can assure you. Dan and Matt will be loving life. The week I transfer in Brentford player, they shit the bed. I do notice we've got 2 games in hand on Vittoria Guimaraes though, which is nice. That should open up a gap. I've noticed that the league is a little bit of a mixture of how many games teams have played already. Like, there's teams down the bottom that have played 14 games and up towards the top, like Vizela and, like, Braga. And then there's just us that new international star. Mateus Nunes gets his first cap. You'd love to see it. And Gabigol, I had Chiro and forget Portugal. Yeah, exactly. You're going to just take them all on. Everybody's going to love it. Right, we've got Maritimo at home. The first of 2 games. Paulinho, Quartez, sort it out, please. There we go. Look at him. I love it. I love Quartez. What a captain. My guy. The man of the people. The man of the people. I mean, Belenenses apparently had sacked their manager. So, interesting. Interesting one, to say the least. Agate's improving. You love to see it. It's a shame it doesn't really matter because we're only here for a year. Maybe not even that if we get knocked out of the cup early. Or if the league just goes. Belenenses sad is poo, yes. That we prefer the other Belenenses. The other Belenenses are a lot better. Thiago Rodriguez is back from his injury. It doesn't really matter. He got injured playing for us in the cup. The League Cup, which doesn't really matter. I wonder when that League Cup is, that League Cup match. Because it might be when we play Europe. It might be when we play in Europe. Right. Maritimo at home in the 4th round of the Cup. Strongest 11. We don't mess around. I just didn't change my bench. Oh well. We have no backup real attackers. But it's fine. We're not going to need them. We're not going to need them. You know why, chat? We're not going to need them because we're going to absolutely batter them anyway. Leicester better win, I swear to God. Who are they playing? Southampton. I actually fancy Southampton to win that game. But really, Bailey assist after I take him out. Of course. Of course. Porro. God, Chalvez! That makes me feel a little bit better. That makes me feel a bit better. We lead. Right. Porto are losing. Porto are losing. You love to see it. They're 2-0 down at home in the cup. Right, Porto not being in the cup would be nice. That makes life a lot easier for us. Not when we concede a goal like that, though. Antonio Adan is useless. Cow jam indeed, Bay. Demand more. Demand more. Edwards on a 6.5. He's very hit or miss, Marcus Edwards. I mean, if Porto could lose, life is a little bit easier if we go through. But obviously, if we lose this game, it doesn't matter. The save's done. In two streams. It would be the shortest one-season challenge we've done. Edwards. I mean, he's just ran straight into the guy that's right there. Interesting. Interesting. I mean... Wait, is Fofana not playing? No, he wanted to be left out of the squad, didn't he? He wanted to be left out of the squad because of the rumours for Chelsea. Which basically I think means that the deal is going to be done. The deal will probably be done soon. Porto are down to 10 men as well. They have pulled one back. I've just realised it's the 78th minute. We haven't made a change and we're not winning. Tabata on. Agate's on a 7. I didn't change the wing back roles, but it's fine. I don't care. If Leicester sell Fofana their months, extended 5 months ago, yeah, but he wants to leave. Palace equalised Zaha. I mean, that game at Selhurst Park is already a good one. Paulinho! Come on! Don't Leicester have FFP issues? I'm not sure if they have FFP issues, but they are in the mud financially. Stick him on the bench for 2 years, then so. But there's no point in keeping a player unhappy at the club. We've won. We have won. We are through to the next round. But yeah, like, if you stick a player on the bench that's unhappy for 2 years, that's only just going to create toxicity in the dressing room. If he doesn't want to be there, just get rid, but for the right price. Like, there's no point. But you've got to think about the club. You can't just be caring about the player. Because, like, at that point, if you're just mainly focused on the player, you're never going to develop as a club. Like, you might as well sell him, get 85 million for him, or whatever it is they want, and then move, and then go again and find someone new. Because Leicester have been really good in the last few years at finding those players like Fofana that can come in and do that, and they'll find another one. So, like when they sold Maguire, they had Sionchu to come straight in. Like, Zaha scored in back-to-back games, which is unlike Zaha. Maybe he's going to finally have that season where he actually does something. Yeah. They should have sold him 2 months ago then. But this has only just come out. Like, this has only just started. Like about a week or so ago. Like a week or two ago. Where are you? Oh, yes, let's go. Lower league side. That's the thing. Did Porto get knocked out? Oh, Porto got knocked out. Let's go. They lost at home. That's huge. That's huge. And we get one of the 3 third division sides in the next round. That's even bigger. Nice. Nice. You love to see it. No, they already do, but like what I mean in terms of it, Rakia, is that they're gonna they already have that player and they're finding him, and they're just what they're probably doing is just making certain that they've got the players in that they need to. Masters unregistered. Do we have another centre back? How good are you? What foot are you for first? Right only, you're not very good. Why did we bring SGL in instead of Fedal? Right, Fedal goes there. SGL comes here. And then we can put... You've got Lamba. You're not great. Fernandez is not great. Palinha is who we've just taken out to rest. Right, so it's either Fernandez or it's Lamba. I think Fernandez? No, because he has no place. Right, Lamba is in. Where is Pedro Porro? Here he is. Then Samani can come onto the bench. Palinha can, as can Seb Quartes. So we have the back line on the bench just in case we need them. Agate is obviously suspended, so Veloso will come in. And then we can hide the B team again. And why not bring the 19-year-old onto the bench? Why not? We'll bring a 19-year-old onto the bench. Right. Liverpool at home without our starting backline. This is going to be interesting. Imagine if we win it. If we beat Liverpool at home, I think I might lose my mind. Because there's been some games today where we should have probably won that we haven't. Does the wide playmaker even work for you? Yes, Sarabia has done well as the wide advanced playmaker. Like, Sarabia's averaging, what? A 7.75 in the league? He's got 4 goals and 3 assists and 3 player of the matches in 11 games. Averaging a 7.4. Champions League he hasn't really worked out, but, like... In the league, he's done well. United had a list, they all just said no, yeah. Yeah, they probably already know who they've got as a replacement, or have a very good idea of who they're going to replace him with. If they don't have they have players in mind already. Whether they're all going to be available or not is a different question. As Roberto Firmino scores a screamer. You know it's bad when Roberto Firmino scoring against you. The deep lying playmaker, regista, striker, or whatever it is, the ridiculous amount of different roles he has. And as it stands, we go below Atalanta because of that. Are they beating Young Boys? Yeah. But Liverpool play Atalanta on the final day. So we should probably still qualify, even if we lose, because you would think Liverpool would beat Atalanta. And that we should beat Young Boys, as Salah is on as well. Rare words, Firmino scoring from distance. Not rare words, Mo Salah scoring against us. Words you tend to hear quite a lot. You've been terrible so far. I'm not surprised. We are playing our second string defense. Right. Our wingbacks are just getting absolutely ripped to shit. Vinagre can come on and Asquiao can come on. Nunez is on a 6.4. Braganza can have a run around. Atalanta deducted points for beating Young Boys. I mean, it would be nice, wouldn't it? No, Atalanta only had 3 points in the group. This is only going to be their second win. They lost to Young Boys. The Young Boys' points have come against Liverpool and Atalanta in the home games. They got a draw against Liverpool and then they beat Atalanta at home. They've lost both their away games so far. Oh, Jota's made it 3. We're getting absolutely beaten the shit out of here. And, yeah. Not great news. I mean, the Pope is based in Italy, so probably. I mean, no, he'd probably give them extra points for beating Young Boys. Probably be extra points for that, surely. Well, we have a -4 goal difference after 5 games, because we were battered home and away by Liverpool. The Pope is based everywhere. He is, yes. He is, yes. No more goals in the opening games. Come on, Josh Da Silva. Grab yourself another one. Make it 3-3 for yourself. Oh, right. Guimaraes away. This is a big one because they've started the season well. I just realised young boys are in my bit of casual Catholicism for you there. Yep. Eduardo Quaresma. Is he in any relation to Ricardo? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, just a bit of casual Catholicism for you on your Saturday afternoon. I had Ricardo Quaresma's at Horsens for a season. Yeah, nice. And Nasio has been showing remarkable improvements. It's a shame his star rating hasn't improved, but he is very, very good. He is wanted by Brighton, Gladbach, and Bayern. Interesting. Brighton and Gladbach you could probably see more for the earlier seasons. And, oh, it's 1 to 3 days. It's still annoying. He's a great set-piece merchant, yeah. Did I just see Tuchel sacked by Chelsea? Yep. Colour me surprised. Colour me surprised. Chelsea are down in 7th, and of course they sacked their manager. It's FM. It's FM. I kind of want to do a Chelsea challenge because, you know, it would be fun. Goncalves is knackered, so Paulinho and then Vinagre can replace Sarabia. We need to win this game. If we win this, we go second. We keep pace with Porto. We need to keep pace with Porto. Because they are, what? They are 10 points clear of Guimaraes. The last I checked, he still played. It wouldn't surprise me. Nunez in. Edwards, there's an offside flag there. There's a highlight straight from the offside. Oh my god, that clearance. Oh my god, that clearance. Porro whips it in. Vinagre's there! A massive error from the free kick. And Pedro Porro did well down the right-hand side. He plays in a brilliantly low cross. And Vinagre's just there to tap in. And we lead early in Guimaraes. Paulinho. Oh, come on. 2 in 8 minutes. The perfect start. Now a Porto defeat. Like Porto just lost in the cup. A Porto defeat here would be great. Who are they playing? Come on, Benfica. I didn't think I'd say that in this save. But up the Benfica. We need them to win. We need to close this gap. Big time. Oh, Nuno Santos is driving forward from fullback. It's a great tackle. Vinagre from distance. He's got a brace. And that's where the left advanced playmaker works. An absolute treat, Wider. That is where he works an absolute treat. In that inside left position. Nuno Santos loses the ball. 1 touch out of his feet. And he just drills it into that bottom corner. 9 points behind with a game in hand. As it stands. Whipped in. Porro. Square it, son. Oh, that's poor from you. We'll get it back, though. Nunez. Paulinho. Vinagre. Quartes. Vinagre. Fedal. That's a great ball to Nuno Santos. Can he find anybody in the box? He finds a man that's on a hat-trick. Nunez. Oh, it's just Screamer Central right now. Everybody's showing up with goals at the edge of the box. You love to see it. Anything Vinagre can do, Mateus Nunez can do better. Have some of that. Bosh. Postage stamp top bin. It's 4 in 20 minutes. This is where the system actually works. Mitro, 21 minutes. Interesting. Right, let's not concede. Well, I want the perfect first half. Thank you. Mitrovic. I mean, Fulham have started well, haven't they? I subbed to Andreas Pereira as well. If he got the assist for it, I'm going to be annoyed. Sky Sports News says it's Paulinho. If the old boy is in the squad for your match, but you're going too fast, we'll check after half time. I'm very happy. We'll pause it. He's not in the squad. Is he actually here? Yeah, he's not in the squad for today. He's sub 10. He's a fringe player. Paulinho. That must be... Oh, João Paulinho, yeah. Cool. I mean, there's not been a single thing go on in this game. Nuno Santos, we're winning 4-0 and you're on a 6.2. Like, what you doing, good sir? What you doing? Sort yourself out. Same with Marcus Edwards. What you doing? Sort yourself out. We're battering them. Agate can get a rest as well. We're absolutely battering Guimaraes here. And here you are, struggling to put in good performances. Correction, it's João Paulinho. Cool. Yeah, Fulham are running through Brentford. Reece. Go on, down the line. Vinagre, make the run. You had the chance to run in behind, good sir. Fedao, Quartes. Paulinho. Yeah, that guy. Thought his name was Paulinho, but that's what I get for listening to Paul Merson. Yeah, trying to listen to Paul Merson for pronunciations. Probably where your downfall is. Nunez has nearly fired in another rocket. Corner, whipped in, headed away. Get there, son. Who is that on the edge of the box? Don't know who it is, but they're offside. So. Hold the phone. I'm getting appearance money for Luis Diaz. Come on, Liverpool. Fund my Chiro transfer. Fund it. Get on the blower. Get them on the blower. Give us a few more quid, mate. I need to bring someone else in. I need to get someone else in. We can change this. I don't. Oh, a bit of Wenger boys for you, ladies and gentlemen. Who's knackered? Pedro Porro can get a break. As can Nunez for Braganza. Burnley are beating Blackpool 2-1. That's a fair few goals in the opening 20 minutes. Luton are winning at Swansea. Interesting. Yep, and it's Pereira's assist as well. I'm fuming. Sub 2 gets the assist on the bench. And Dewsbury Hall starts, which means I'd need 2 players not to play in my team to get him off the bench. Which is annoying. I mean, Rakia, if you can get that Chiro transfer to Porto funded, that is ridiculous. That is ludicrous. Sign it up. Right, all the goals came in the opening 20 minutes of that game. Comfortable 4-0. I told you we weren't losing a game today on stream, and I'm staying true to my word. Also, oh man, you followed whilst I was on break. Thank you for the follow. I meant to say that when I came back. I forgot. I apologise. We're up into second. It's a Pereira assist. Yes, it is a Pereira assist. It's from a corner. Vinagre on form with 2 goals and an assist. You'd love to see it. Maybe he might overtake Sarabia at this rate. Simming the greatest database ever made. Go on, Miltank. Explain it to us. Yeah. Stansfield was the first assist. Who got the assist for the Palace goal? Edward for the Palace goal. Leicester and Southampton are still 0-0. Everton and Forest are still 0-0. Taylor didn't start. Of course he didn't. Roma won everything. I turned every Roma player into Tammy Abraham. Dear God. I can get it done easily, yeah. Palace 2-1. There's goals going in galore at Craven Cottage and Selhurst Park. The goals have been kept at London. The other 2 are Merseyside and Leicestershire. Then they've got nothing to celebrate. Who scored for Palace? If it's Zaha again, I'm... Jeffrey Schlupper scored. Let's go. Big Jeff. Where's Yamaha complaining about Big Jeff Schlupp now? He's at the pub probably celebrating, saying, why did I moan about him earlier? We win the manager of the month. Let's go. We are an absolute humongous hound. And we're second in the league still. We are, as I said, we are what? We're 8 points. Wait, did Porto lose? Oh, Porto lost to Benfica. Let's go. So if we win our game in hand, we go 5 points behind Porto. It's not all shabby Alonso. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. There is hope after all. It's not all bad. Disallowed 1-1. Rip Bozo. I wanted Jeffrey Schlupp to have a goal. Financial fair play. I mean, I think we're okay. I think we're okay on that one. We all dream of a team of Tammys. Turned out to be a good dream. It turned out to be a very, very good dream. A team of Tammy Abrahams. They ruled it out. No! Rip Bozo. Yeah. Justice for Jeff. Justice for Jeffrey Schlupp. DOF? No, I don't want to do it myself. DOF, please. Trigger extension, cool. He has a 2-year boat on him. You'd love to see it. Why? No. Afternoon, Rob Woolhouse. How's it going, good sir? How the devil are you? Pre-match press conference done. We've got Maritimo at home again. Second time this month. Well, not month, in like 2 weeks. When's the next cup match? It's there. By the looks of it. Or is that... Yeah, because they still haven't played this game. When is this game? 15th of December, cool. Isn't that when we play our other cup game? No, we just don't have a game that midweek. Nice. 3 of the Tammys got 22 goals each. You love to see it. Yeah, Tammy and Timmy, yeah. Who would win? The Tammys or the Timmys? That's the real question. That's what we all want to know. Now you're asking the hard-hitting stuff there, Rakia. I'll have to make a new database, yeah. Or just versus mode it. Just versus mode it. A team of Tammys versus a team of Timmys. Get it going. Get it sorted. Just make it a league full of brothers going against each other. So, like, any footballing brothers you can think of. Just stick them all in the league. And then see who wins. Which, and then, like, have it as though, oh, it's Cal. Welcome in, good sir. But yeah, make it so you have like a league full of brothers playing against each other, and then see like the best group of brothers, the best actual player, and all that. You can make a proper good YouTube video out of that. That's an idea. How we doing, Cal? How the devil are you? Oh, Goncalves, what a touch! Golazzo! Get the Bender brothers, the Boatengs, and use their stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could get the Toure brothers in then as well. Get the Toure brothers. Everything. The Abrahampians League, yes. Having a very calm Saturday. Good to hear. Well, we started off a bit in the mud, but we seem to have picked it up now. And if we win this, we're only voice. Oh, Goncalves, you have to score that, son. You have to score that. Nunez over the bar. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, now that would be a fun YouTube video, like as a sim to do. Quartes heads over. Oh, I'm just dreaming of the League of Brothers. Oh no, Porto are playing on the same day. What am I saying? We're not going to close the gap. Palinha scores though. I've got a lot of YouTube videos that I want to do that I need to sit down and find the time for at some point soon. Otherwise, the game's going to be done. How, like, Marcus Edwards is getting no involvement in this team. It's poor from him, really. Yes. What? What, Bay? What? What's happened, Bay? Pompey scored. Let's go. Oh yeah, Bay. Bay, you'll be pleased to know I didn't get Portsmouth and the Glory Hunter in the cup. Watford beat them, so you don't have to go through the pain of watching that. You're safe in the knowledge that your beloved Portsmouth won't get battered by my Man City team. Veloso and Porro off for Esquiao. So yeah. There's always positives. Come on, Tondela. Where are Tondela in the league? I have no idea. Palinha's now been carded as well for Fulham. His owners are in the mud. They've scored. That's not fun. That's not fun. Why? Like, why? Why'd you have to ruin the clean sheet? Why can't you keep the good vibes rolling? I mean, Miguel Veloso nearly scored. You know it's bad when Miguel Veloso's nearly scoring. But your ABS, yeah. Made to cheer yourself up and now making a list of football brothers to plan the teams. We've got another one. Let's go. Look away from chat. We score from a set piece. Sarabian. Is it Nassi out at the near post? Keeper's flapped at it and couldn't get there. You'd love to see it. Goal from the other side now? Oh, it nearly was as well. I mean, now that sounds like a great afternoon. Then I want with you. You want to stop with you from the window to the wall. Gonna give you my all. What an absolute tune this is. Right, can we get a fourth before the end of the game, please? That would be lovely. We quite like that idea. Whipped in Ricardinho. I mean, I asked for a fourth goal, not for a second for them. Like, come on, FM. Let's actually listen to the questions I'm asking you. Instead of just doing your own thing and giving Ricardinho a brace. What happens when you who would be? It would be Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho mixed with Ricardo Fuller. That's what it is. It's the Brazilian Ricardo Fuller. Alexis McAllister has two quite competent brothers. Now there you go. There you go. There's one. Did you honestly believe we could take advantage? I think we could have, yeah. We win 5 straight. Let's go. I don't want to listen to this. Right. Boa Vista. Oh, Tondela got an equaliser. Let's go. Porto are bottling it. Porto are bottling it. We win. We only go 3 behind them. We only go 3 behind. Like, one more defeat from Porto and we're back level on points. Neto. Nah, Luis Neto, shut up. Edu Pinero's injured, of course he is. Right, young boy's up next. I don't actually care about the result, no matter what happens. Because we don't care about that. We only care about the league. And if, honestly, finishing 4th now would be great. I either want to finish 2nd or 4th. I do not want a Europa League run. Realistically. That would be probably the worst thing we could get, because we'd actually be one of the stronger squads in the Europa League, probably. Depending on who goes down in there with us. I'd rather get 2nd, get a really big team, and get absolutely battered for 2 games and get knocked out. Like, that would be how I'd rather it. But right, Neto comes in, Fidel comes in, Esquiel can come on to right back, Braganza in the midfield, Reese in there, change these to wing back support and wing back attack. Veloso can start, Paulinho can start, Vinagre can start, Tabata can start. There we go. We're doing well. Let's keep the run of form going. It's been a great run of form after Matt's raid. Good form whilst the opponents do not. Now, it would be nice to beat them. Sibachu's obviously up top. The American, who has I know he has a nickname, but I can't remember what it is, but it's because it's actually like his name. There we go, Pefuk. As he heads over. Now, if we lose, we finish bottom. So, cool. Good to know. They've only named 7 subs. Interesting. How is Liverpool getting on? Liverpool winning doesn't do me any favours. Well, it does me a lot of favours, actually. Abraham, Bender, Boateng, Toure, Hazard, and Neville. Because you've got, what, 4 Hazard brothers, potentially. Oh, stretch. You've got 4 Hazard brothers, you've got 2 Toures, you've got 2 Nevilles, you've got 2 Abrahams, 2 Benders. So I still think you need a couple more. The least, yeah, 2 Boatengs, yeah. 2 Abraham, 2 Bender, 2 Boateng, so that's what, 6 there. 2 Toure, that's 8. 2 Neville, that's 10. So you've got 14 right now. You've got 14, like, brothers there. The Hernandez brothers, yeah, Luca and Theo. 1-0 here. Let's go, we're losing to young boys. Fabio and Raphael as well. So there you go. Now you're on to 18. You only need 2 more for a league of them. Unless you just did, unless you didn't, you just did Torgan and Eden Hazard. Aiden, sorry. If you just did Torgan and Aiden. And then you just did 2s. Gonna take a nap. No worries, Chuck. Managed by Danny and Nicky Cowley, respectively. Yeah. Veloso. But if we're doing a league, Bay, you're gonna need to find brothers then that can manage the leagues as well. Which is why if you just do the same managers, you made the manager all the equal and all the staff equal. Yeah, it's a league of brothers. Thiago and Rafinha, yes. Late corner. Fedal's hit the bar. Braganza, just whip it back in. Come on, score on the counter. Score on the counter. He looks offside. He was offside. Paulinho's on a 5.9. Good. Play poorly. Is that a pen? I mean, I thought for a minute it was just going to dribble into the net anyway, and that would have been funny then if they miss. But it's a penalty to Young Boys in added time. Sean and Matty Longstaff as well. Yep, you've got a load of them. It's been saved. That's the one thing Adan's done well in this, is he saved about 4 pens. He can't do much else from distance, but he can save a penalty for sure. Suleimani's offside. Oh no, anyway. And Liverpool losing. We are going to actually get through by holding on for a draw. Unless we concede now. Oh, we have as well. Let's go! Celebrating a last minute defeat. Could never be me. Could never be me celebrating a last minute goal to finish us bottom of the group. It's actually Young Boys that qualify from the group. Amazingly. And that might be the league started to be made. Now that is a league. But yeah, there you go. Young Boys have qualified from the group with us, Atalanta and Liverpool. We beat Atalanta and Young Boys at home and then lost to them away, yeah. But there you go. Sporting, the Young Boys didn't win an away game, but got 7 points at home and it was enough. None of us won away games. Liverpool were the only team to win an away game in the group. Sporting out of the Champions League. What does that put us on for our club vision? C+. There's a few players that are disappointed. Be competitive failed. Can we just gonna look you in the eye for a second. How many people, and you can comment in chat and I'll change scene before you do. How many people have seen this? Be competitive in the Champions League. We have failed that because we were only competitive. I wonder, are their staffs long? They might be long. Roberto and Lorenzo Insigne as well. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? Like, be competitive in Europe, sure. Okay. We've been competitive. Oh, no, sorry. You weren't competitive enough. How? I've had that with so many different competitions as well, where I failed on a be competitive objective because I was only competitive. And it's like, well then I've done what you've asked me to do, so why have I failed it? Only were competitive. Look, like, I'm just glad we're out of Europe. Gives us more time to rest players and less fixture congestion. I'm happy. I'm happy. We're on a C+, yet we're second in the league. Unbelievably. Unbelievable. We're second in the league. Me too, bloody EU, yep. For fuck's sake. Boa Vista and then Santa Clara. Right, let's go here. Calendar quickly. Because then we have... let's then do... we're away. They're a third tier side, so we should probably attack. Community outreach, recovery, extracurricular, team bonding, match review, physical, general. Please click. Please click. Thank you. There we go. And then Yeah, we can't drag across days because this game makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. And then we can sort out January when we're back. And then we can pretty much do the rest of the run. Right. And Nacial's the only one that's tired. It's Boa Vista at home. Let's get another win. Keep up the pace on Porto. Keep up the pressure on Porto. We need to. We need to. Are they playing? They are. They're playing Famalicão, who are in 12th. A shock result there, and all of a sudden, it's on. It is on. Sarabia in. There's a pen. I mean, we'll take the goal, ref. It's in the back of the net. I can see it in there. If we now miss the penalty, I'm going to be fuming. Because they've scored an own goal. And the game's been stopped before it. Edwards doesn't miss the pen, thankfully. 12th of the season for Marcus Edwards. He's had a little bit of a dip in form. But maybe that goal will be the thing that sparks him back into life. That would be quite nice. Sarabia in. And Nacial free header misses. How do you miss a free header like that in the box? I'm sorry, good sir. That's a perfect chance for you to add to the tally. But yeah, like, why would you? Like, just go free header. No, I'm not going to score it, thank you. Porto have missed a pen. Oh, come on. It's on, chat. I can feel it. This league is not done yet. This league is not done yet. The league and cup double is still on. Goncalves, Agate, Edwards is in. One touch away. Marcus Edwards has a brace. And he's back. He's firing. Oh, I can feel it. Bring it on. Porto, we're coming for you, Porto. We are on the hunt. We are on the hunt. We are not giving up just yet. They've got to go to blah blah blah. And I don't know where they've got to go and get a result. I was gonna do a Kevin Keegan and I fucked it. Edwards. Oh, he's found Porro. It's a lovely touch. Cross it in, and there is Pablo Sarabia at the far post. And it's 3. It is 3. I tell you what, he's got to go to Lisbon and get a result. And I tell you what, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. I don't even know if they've got to come to Lisbon because I think they played both us and Benfica away. No, we played away from home. They've still got to come to here and get a result. They've still got to play us in Lisbon and get a result. You can't write these scripts, chat. What you can write, though, is us conceding a goal, because apparently I don't know how to defend in this game. I apparently don't know how to build defensive-minded systems. Wound up. Why are you... I've never seen wound up as a feeling in the dressing room. Nuno Santos, again, is on a 6.2. Interesting. This man does not know how to play well as a wing-back. I think it might be the turn of Fanagra to have a go at wing-back. See what he can do. Oh, Porro's in. Sarabia's at the back post and has missed. Interesting. Interesting. Right, we're subbing him off. Fanagra can come on at wing-back. Goncalves can stay on. Nunez is on the yellow. Let's not get a red card. Let's not get a red card. Now, that would be silly, wouldn't it? It's going to be half time. Is there any other goals? No, there's not. Oh, Brentford scored. Norgard and Jensen, of course. Of course it's Norgard and Jensen. Of course it's not De Silva. We've got a 4th. I've just seen that. Who got it? Oh, it's Goncalves. Let's go. Has he dinked the keeper? No, he's just drilled it into the bottom corner. You love to see it. You love to see it. Quartes, Inacial, Sarabia. Oh, this is lovely play. Oh, get him off, ref. Get him off. It's disgraceful. Spent nearly 2 hours doing Chloe's presents. This better be worth it. This better be worth it. I've just noticed their keeper has not made a save in this game. Porto are winning, Sag. We are still coming for them though, because we've got our game in hand, and then we've still got to play them. So, you know, I'm good, Rob. How are you? How are you doing? Sarabia in. Yeah, we finished bottom of the group, Boyder. Agate, oh, he loves a screamer. I'm good. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Well, praise. It's 5-1. Brentford do have one back. Yeah, Norgard got it. Jensen assist. I'm kind of a little bit upset by that because I put De Silva in my FPL. I was tempted between Jensen and De Silva and went De Silva because he had 2 goals and was playing a bit more advanced, and then it's Jensen with the assist. Oh, nice. Jensen is... Said everyone. I don't recall ever saying that because I don't ever recall really watching too much of Brentford in the Championship to make that comment. Are we 6 points behind? Yeah, they did one. Cool. We've got 8 days till the Santa Clara game. We're going to just send you... Because then we have Santa Clara and we've got Montalegre, and then we are... Maybe not you, but last season. I thought he actually had an alright season last season. I mean, we just got the... No, we didn't get the Famlikia. Was it Porto that did that? Miguel Veloso is not happy, but, you know. Oh, no. Anyway. He wanted star player for some reason. He was never going to get that. They were basically a Championship side. They've improved. They've got some good signings in. Son did nothing, 3 points. Kane scored but also got a card. 5 points for Fana not playing. Neco Williams is on 0 because of his yellow card. There's still another half to go. They've gotten a bit of the devil out, yeah. There's still another half to go. I'm just happy that I have the majority of my team playing tomorrow and Monday. I say that, yeah. I've got one person in the 3 o'clock. I didn't have any Spurs. I had one player in the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and that is De Silva. Then I've got Jesus, Martinelli, and Ramsdale playing in the late kickoff. But then I have Cancelo, Haaland, James, and Chilwell to play tomorrow. And I've got Trent, Robbo, and Salah all on Monday. We qualified for the semi-final. Let's go. We've qualified for the League Cup semi-final and we've got Benfica. Amazing. Why couldn't we have got the easy draw? Why did we have to get the difficult draw? That cup doesn't matter though. Their subs. The starting, yeah. They've really bulked their depth out. They have bulked their depth out. Santa Clara have sacked their manager. Oh no. Just before they play us as well. Amazing. It's a good job I have save thing after each game because FM's just crashed on me for the first time on stream. Hi Z. Hi Coco, how are you? Right, FM when FM decides it's wanna load in. Cause FM decided to crash. We'll go full cam whilst FM loads. How are you, Coco though? How's your Saturday been? One from J1P, one from Toffler, one from Johnston. Mendy, James, Trent, Sinchenko, Salah, Erdegaard. Yeah. Because Z crashes all the time. Ah. Right. Let's hope that I did have saves after each game on. Yes, I do. Cool. We just have a few more days to sim through again. Both lovely blokes with long hair. Easy mistake to make, yeah. Wolfsburg scored. And some, yeah. I can see why. I can see why you'd get us confused. But, you know. Brentford getting that lifeline before half-time, though, is quite nice for them. Now, if the Silva scores, then it makes me feel a little bit better about Jensen's assist. I don't mind that too much. Yeah. Decline to speak to the press because we don't care about Neto crying like a little bitch. There will be a January transfer window, though, next stream. For this. And we will see if we want to make any January business. See if we can bring anyone in. Do we qualify this time? I don't actually think we do. No, we do. Cool. Why did we qualify? Because we drew away, probably? No idea. And we play Benfica again. Cool. That stayed exactly the same then. I just clocked, obviously in my save, I'm in the final of the league. I topped the first half of the league by a point. Loved the rules of Mexico. Yeah. There was who was it that put the one season challenge in? Of was it in the Discord? Yeah, go to Mexico and win the first half of the league with one team and then switch to a second team and then go win it again. Oh my god, that youth intake looks good. Was you? I am considering it after this. That is golden, yeah. And I think the one thing I would potentially avoid doing is using Tigres as well. The only thing I would have to say is am I allowed to add a new manager in? Like, or am I allowed to, like, add a manager to do this, or do I have to leave and get a new job at Mexico? That would be the only thing, because if I'm not allowed to, then obviously, like, that could be quite difficult to do logistically. Because if managers in Mexico don't get sacked, then I could be finding myself without a job for the second half of the season. Right. Santa Clara, right. We've actually got the cup. We'll just rest. A month or so, yeah. It's not too long. It's completely smashed. I mean, yeah, there's a way to get your heart racing, isn't there? I have bad news. That could literally mean anything, love. But yeah, I wouldn't think it's too long, yeah. Can you add a second manager at will? Yeah, you can. I've got plenty of managers. And I can literally just use Manuel Mazzero and just make another manager. Because I would probably make a Mexican manager for this, for the fun of it. Do you, Coco? What is that? I'm out of milk. Well, maybe you'll have to go and visit the milk machine again soon. Yeah, that would be what I did anyway, but I just would wanted to confirmed. Otherwise, I'm like, what I would do is do the break off stream anyway. And then, do that sim off stream and then see if I can find a club and, like, post like the updates in Discord or something like that. Yeah, just as a safety option. See if I can. But then if I can't, obviously, then no, I can as a backup. Inacio scores from the corner right on the stroke of halftime. You love to see it. Because if you could, it'd be so cool. Yeah. It'd be really rough, though. But, like, in that mid-season break, I reckon I could then do some decent work. Window-wise. You'd have to really work the window. This is our game in hand. So we go 3 points behind Porto. As it stands. Of moving from Sporting to Porto. Madness. Madness, yeah, that is a big war crime. That is a big war crime. Is that Jerome Boateng? No, it's Kennedy Boateng. I've not made a sub and we've got the cup in midweek. Reese on, no. Goncalves off for Paulinho, Tabata on for Edwards, Porro off for Esquiao, and Ugarte rest for Veloso. Also, Lincoln are 3-0 down. You're second. Yes, I am second. The only gap in points right now is the defeat that Porto put on us. Let's stay there. What minutes closing time? They failed to register a single shot on target. Excellent performance, boys. So we're 3 points behind Porto. 8 clear of Benfica, who have another game in hand. We win 7 straight in the league. You love to see it. Imagine had we not done badly in this run here. And lost to, like, Drew to Bear, like, this Flamicleao performance. If we hadn't have lost to them, we'd be level on points with Porto at the top right now. With all this effort, if I don't get big European money, someone will probably break your kneecaps. Probably. Peterborough. Oh, they're losing to the posh. Get wrecked. Rip Bozo. Oh, I'm behind you. Need to play some more. Okay. Yeah, I lost to Porto, Coco. Local one, ain't it? Or Monterey, did you say? I'd probably go with Cruz Azul if I were to choose on Monterey. I might also do Club America just for the fun of it. I've currently played on 110. Good start, Coco. That's an excellent start. Porto had a very similar start to that. Like, they've lost to Benfica, we've lost to them, and Flamicleao, we drew with Benfica. So, like, we're putting in the work. Like, we've only slipped up in 3 games. Santos Laguna, but he is in 2032, yes. Because he is doing a Pentagon challenge. Right, we're playing 3rd tier side Montalegre here. In the 5th round of the Cup. Is this going to lead to quarterfinals or semis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the last 16, so it'll be quarterfinals next. If we win. Obviously if we win. If not, it's perfect. It would perfectly be apt, really, if we lose this one. Because then I don't have to do this. I don't have to play a Sporting again. It would be quite funny if that was the case. And then we will get rid of Fidel off the bench as well. They are shit. If you did it with your mental, they are shit. Okay. Well, you know I love a challenge. You know I love a challenge, but I probably wouldn't go that far. That's like trying to ask me to win the Premier League with Norwich in the first season. It's not going to happen. We can all pretend that we think it's going to, but we all know it's never going to happen. He starts the game valued at 100k and on a wage of 69k. He's 25 and walks into all but the top. Bargain buy. Interesting. Beat Tigres on penalties to win the final. How did the UCL go for you? We finished bottom of the group, which is what we wanted. Edwards is in and scores. We had Liverpool, Atalanta, and Young Boys in our group. We finished bottom. Young Boys were the team that qualified with Liverpool. Clever, yeah. We finished bottom on 6 points. For Dani Alves. You could play with Dani Alves. But any challenge I do will be with the 21.4 database for the time being. Until the transfer window closes, and then I will do updated database stuff. At Porto, I got him for a flat fee of 120k. I might have to look at him then. Because if he's that cheap, and he's really good, I might sign him here. In this save. I might actually look at him now. See if he's actually loaded in. Because I don't know if I have Mexico loaded in or not, which might then ruin that opportunity. Brentford equalise. Who scored, Bay? Nuno Santos, Gonçalves, Edwards. What a save from the keeper. Ivan Toney. Ooh. Please be a De Silva assist. My sister would love that because she's got both Toney and De Silva. Ivan Toney. The pen merchant, as Michael calls him. I mean, that is a wild attempt from him. Down, down, down. Oh, is that a pen? Yes, it is. I've been at Santos Laguna for 9 months and I'm favoured personnel already. That's just how good you are. It's Henry. Ah, Sag. Edwards on the pen. Scores the pen. It's 2-0. Sag, is it actually Rico Henry? Hasn't even come up on FPL yet. But we're 2-0 up at half time. You love to see it. No goal. Ha! Keck W. Keck W. Oh, Edwards is in behind. He plays it to Nunez. I mean, that's an audacious attempt. Gonçalves. I mean, we're trying to play around. Gonçalves just strikes it himself. Rip Bozo for Brentford. Legit journeyman player. I've not really seen him move around too much. I don't think he's moved that much, Tony, has he? Unless I'm wrong. Nuno Santos. Nunez over the bar. Right, my wingbacks again are playing... I don't think they're actually playing badly. I just think it's the rating system that's screwed up for them. Oh, we've got a third. Agate has scored. Mr. Lone. Oh, yes. Okay. I forgot he was at Newcastle and just had a ridiculous amount of loan spells before he went to Peterborough. I forget about the loan army thing he was in. Leicester goal, Maddison. Ooh. Maddison. He was an interesting one for me because I didn't think Leicester would do well, but I thought if they did, he'd be the one. And it kind of proven my point. A third tier side have scored against us. He missed his interception. Lincoln are 4-0 down. Jordan, you're celebrating your own team conceding more. Never in my life have I seen somebody do that. You know, that is an interesting one for you. Edwards for the hat-trick. Marcus Edwards. Oh, it's in off the bar. At this point, I want to die. I don't blame you either. Marcus Edwards has a hat-trick. Let's go. He's been strutting his stuff today. You love to see it. And Porto being out of this, if Vizela could get a late equaliser and knock Benfica out, that would be lovely as well. Having no Braga, Porto, or Benfica in this competition, and it's mine to lose. If Arsenal win 15-0 later, I'll be happy. Somehow I don't see that happening. Mbappe and Luke Shaw made you look like an idiot. Wait, PSG have signed Luke Shaw. Or you signed Luke Shaw and he's made you look like an idiot for signing him. One of the two. It's a hat-trick for Marcus Edwards that sees us into the quarter-finals of the Portuguese Cup. The Taça de Portugal. No, I signed Luke Shaw. Yeah, that's why you've gone wrong, Rakia. You shouldn't have signed Luke Shaw. Goncalves is out for 1 to 3 days. We've received a whopping $6,000. Press conference is about to begin, and we will get the cup draw in. The cup draw is coming. Who will we get in the quarterfinals? I mean, it is coming. It's supposed to be today. Unless it's the 24th. Unless they're going to do the draw on Christmas Eve. Nope, it is on the 23rd. Here we go. Oh, give us Rio Ave. Give us Rio Ave. If there's a god up there. If there's a god up there, we're going to SLF pray to the gods. We're gonna pray and we're going to prage. We're going to pray to the FM gods. They give us Rio Ave. Belenenses are out the hat. They've got Benfica. Boa Vista. It's still on. Guimarães are out the hat. Oh, Guimarães have got Rio Ave, which means we've got Praia at home in the quarterfinals. Should still win that. They are 11th in the league. I mean, our league game has had to be rescheduled because of the cup game. So the prage didn't work. We didn't pray. What it was is we didn't get all the candles out. That's what it was. We didn't have like the candles. We didn't have like the rainwater begging, crying, all that. So of course they weren't gonna listen to us. They only care about that. My best left wing signed for America because the board accepted a $5 million offer. I protested, so they accepted a 14 one, and I couldn't protest. Yeah. On the interest in save list, but I can't. They're not interested. Yeah. We didn't even sacrifice anybody. No, that is correct, Cocker. That is correct. But this is the state of play. The cup, the domestic treble is still on. But we don't care about the League Cup. We only care about the main cup and the league. We're 3 points off Porto at the top of the table. We're getting close to challenging them. We're only that one defeat to them away. We could have been top if we had just pulled something back. But we were as low as 4th. We have been jumping up and down the table, depending on how our run of form has gone and the amount of games that's played. But now we've caught up, we are there. Estoril Praia at home, who have only won 4 of their 16 league games this season so far. So they are closer to the bottom than they are to the top. And then obviously we've got Benfica in the Allianz Cup, and we won the Super Cup. That is how it looks. But now it's time to raid somebody. Thank you very much for being here. If you are still in and around from Matt's raid from earlier, and you wouldn't mind dropping a follow, it would be very much appreciated. We are on the road towards 800 followers. And we're on 785 right now, so we're only 15 away from that. But let's get the FM tab up. Who are we gonna drop a raid on over to? It's a rerun. We did him recently. We're gonna go to Jack. We are gonna go to Jack. He's doing a Moneyball save with 1860 Munich. He has no attribute showing at all. It's very interesting. Yeah, so go and say hi to him. He will be your like he does some absolutely long marathon streams, so we're gonna show him some love. Stick around, and go and say hello to him. But we are back next week, to continue with Glory Hunter, and then be back next weekend to continue with Sporting, where we will hope we'll have a cup quarter final to play, like cup semi-finals, quarter-finals, and trying to catch up in the league as well. It's all coming up big. It's all coming up Millhouse. Hopefully we can catch up on thingy. Zaha missed the pen. No, he didn't, did he? Go and say hi to Jack. I will catch you next time. Have a good one, people. Adios.